So here I'm gonna start with my pin trading binder thing. This one's a little big for me to take into the park, and there's June. This one's a little big for me to take into the park all the time, so I have a smaller thing that we actually made ourselves, which I'll show you that later. But I've been collecting Disney trading pins since before Disney pin trading was a thing. So yeah, here's just some of my pins that I've got. These are a few of my favorite things. Some of these are pretty old. A lot of these you can't get anymore. That's a Figment pin. It's a chaser. Alien Encounter. That's one of the original Test Track pins. A lot of them are from the 2000s. Night of Joy, they don't do that anymore at Disney. These are Disney Keys to the Kingdom. I've only been on one of those tours so far. Skyliner. I tried getting the annual pass pin, but we were too late when we got down there to get it. It's a little Haunted Mansion pin. That guy moves. The little Doom buggy moves. So Happy Easter. That's every holiday Disney comes out with special pins, and my computer just told me it's 10 o'clock. Thank you, computer. So what do I have in here? So here's even a few pins that I don't even have put up yet. So these are annual pass holder pins. Parade Memories. So they used to have a parade at Animal Kingdom. I'm not really sure where this one was. This one was at Hollywood Studios. That was Main Street Electric Parade. Missed that. Yeah, so this is a kind of a cool pin set. And then I got this one when I was in California at an antique shop. Disney's MGM Studios. So that's a very cool one. Alright, so let's flip the next page. So here's our pins, our name tags that we had for the Keys of the Kingdom, and that's Sarah's pin. So there's Hollywood Studios 30th anniversary. Oh, the Osborne Family Spectacle of Dancing Lights. This was 2012. So this one I got when I was in Tokyo. I went to actually Tokyo Disneyland, and I went to Disney Sea as well. I think I only got this one pin while I was there. These two pins are from Hong Kong or Shanghai. I can't remember. I think... Oh, these are obviously from Shanghai because Hong Kong doesn't have Tron. Yeah, so these are from opening day Shanghai. So those I think are LE300. So I've got two of them. Some of my friends have all of them, or all but one, or something like that. So I know where at least 2 out of the 300 are. So yeah, so let's check out the next picture, the next page. So here you go. The next page is Stitch, which is my favorite. I collect all things Stitch. So, and that's what I leave a lot of these backer cards on with the pins, especially if they're you know, a limited edition or something like that. So yeah, this pin I got pin trading. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, so I got quite a few little cool stitch pins that I've got. This one's kind of cool because it normally sticks like that. It's a Tower of Terror pin, but then stitches the bellhop and bit the cable. So that's kind of a cool one. Sorry, I had to take care of June, but so those are all of my stitch pins. But yeah, so here's some other pins. Pins and pins and pins and more pins. Lots of other pins. This one's kind of cool. It kind of rotates. So these two 2019 pins are going to be June's. We're going to get her a pin, a year pin for every trip that she goes down, just so we can kind of keep track. Because I honestly have lost track of how many times I've been down there, so this will be a really kind of a cool way to just remember how many times she's been down. This Coco pin is Sarah's. We got this one. And again, I like to leave all the backer cards on. So, or not all of them, but just on some of the other pins. So in here I have some locking backs and some of the actual other pin backs that are better than the little rubber Mickey ones. So those tend to be a little bit more secure. So onward to the next page. So here we have the next page. So there's a limited edition. They have a bunch of other characters like this, so that one's kind of a cool pin. Sarah likes coffee, so I got that one. So here's an open edition for Pandora, Flight of Passage. This is a really cool Walt Disney pin that I've got. There's Star Wars. I think I've even had this before, like, Galaxy's Edge and everything opened, so... Oh yeah, Star Wars Weekends. So, yep, very cool. Next page. Whoosh. That one's empty. I think that might be all of my Disney pins. I've got some lanyards in here we'll get out here in just a second. Yeah, so these are just some of my other pins. Like I said, I've been collecting pins longer than Disney's been doing Disney pin trading. So, yep, Arizona Memorial. That's really cool. There's the Missouri. The Missouri was in Pearl Harbor when I was out there, so got to walk on that. 67 Camaro. My mom used to have one of those. My dad used to have a 72 Roadrunner, so I've gotten to drive both of those cars. So here's some other pins. So there's another Pearl Harbor Memorial, Arizona Memorial. These are some state pins. I was going to try to collect all of the states that I've been to. The Hoover Dam. Yeah. Volcano National Park, Hawaii, Redwood National Forest, so you can read a little bit of Redwood National Forest. Yeah, I think those are all of my pins, and then we've got a bunch of buttons. Here I can show you the buttons. So here's just some of the buttons that I've got, or not just some, these are all the buttons that I've got. So yeah, so this is when Sarah and I went to go celebrate our 5 years anniversary. So, happily ever after pin, 5 years. This is a happy anniversary pin. I don't know that they give these ones out anymore. I think it's just these happily ever afters that they have. So here's from Mickey's birthday, 2018. Garden Party Mini at Epcot. International Flower and Garden. Holiday with Stitch. That was 2017. That was when we did that. Wow. So here's just a different Happily Ever After pin. This is, I think, one of the original. This is one of the new ones. Come visit lovely Hawaii. That's cute. So these are the pins that we wore when we were making announcements that we were going to be parents. Except she didn't come in 2018. She came after her due date. So yeah, so she came in 2019. So then here's some other pins that were in with my other lanyards that I have. Go Irish, and if you're not an Irish fan, sorry. And Go Bears, and if you're not a Bears fan, sorry. Yeah, so now let's check out some of my lanyards. Okay, now I'm back. Here's some of my lanyards that I've got. This one still has kind of the rules to Disney pin trading. It's kind of cool. It's got Stitch on there, and a Mickey, and a couple other things. I don't even know. So, butterfly. Yeah, very cool. So then I've got a Disneyland one. Whenever I go to Disneyland, I'll wear this one, which isn't very often, once every few years. I was there for the Disneyland 60th, and there's an Oswald pin. And there's Soarin' Over California. That's actually from California Adventure. Radiator Springs Racers. That's a really cool attraction. You should definitely check it out. So this lanyard's really pretty cool. So then this is the one that I wear most of the time to do pin trading, which obviously I've got Stitch. I'm all about Stitch. So here's just some of the pins that I'm willing to trade with. I had collected a bunch of Vinylmation pins, which I think I've shown before, but I've gotten rid of most of them. I think these are the only few that I still have. There's an Alice in Wonderland. It's a Hidden Mickey pin. So there's a Donald Duck. So yeah, so there's my lanyards. So now on to my other little pin book. Okay, so this is the little one that Sarah helped me make. Sarah did all the sewing and actually came up with the idea. So this is just a pencil case that I found on Amazon, and then we cut out different pieces of felt and then found some fabric and wrapped the felt with the fabric. And I think it turned out really cute. So it's got a couple of pockets in here. I've got some of those pin backs here, and then I've got some locking pin backs in there. So let's just take a look to see what I've got. I've got Sally Mae, I don't know. Sally Mae? Yes. Yes, okay, Sarah's saying it's Sally Mae. Duffy's girlfriend, right? Yeah? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. So these are some of the new pins. This is what the chasers look like now. The chasers from Disney World are like this purple color. The chasers from Disneyland are a little bit different color. Blue, I think Sarah said, yeah. So then this is one of the Steamboat Mickey pins that goes obviously with this set that came out while we were down there in October. So then here's all of my Winnie the Pooh pins, which I think I'm gonna start offloading those my next trip. So yeah, which I think I've got the entire set, and then I actually accumulated a couple of extras. I was gonna start working on some for a friend. Got a teacup for a friend while I was down there. This is another one of the new sets. Oh, so this pin here with the tramp, this is a dog bone set, Hidden Mickey pins. The Hidden Mickey pins you can only get from cast members. You can't purchase those. All of the other pins that I have you can purchase. But anyways, my friend was down there in May and was able to find all except for the tramp pin. So the entire October trip I was trying to find this particular one, and I tell you what, if you're nice to cast members, they will be very magical to you. So this very nice cast member had another one of this set, and I was looking at them, and they asked, is there any one in particular that you're looking for? And I said, yeah, I'm looking for the tramp pin. And they said, hold on, I might actually have that. And they dug a bag out of their pocket, and sure enough, they had this tramp pin, which is the only one that my friend is missing for that set. So there you go, it's something cool and magical that Disney does, so just be nice to cast members. So these are not gondola pins, but these are from, I think they're from Disneyland. But I think I'm only missing maybe one or two of those. So those are kind of cool. I might let those go here on my next trip so I can start collecting other pins so I don't have to buy more. But here's some of the Figment pins. Those are fairly new release. So there's the Chaser pin to the Figments. So and once again, those are cast member pins because they're Hidden Mickey pins. And then here's some of my Doghouse pins that I've gotten. Missing a few of those as well, but a large majority of these I got from one store at Animal Kingdom, which I think I mentioned in some of our videos. And then I've got the Duffy pins. So there's just two of them, and more of them on this side. So I believe that I have all of the Duffies. So I'm gonna start getting rid of those and trading them out for some other pins, and yeah. So I think that is all of my pin collection. Hello, so I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, yada yada, subscribe, thank you. But yeah, I honestly, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you've enjoyed our October vacation videos. Yeah, we don't do this for the views. I don't do it for the views. I do it so I think we kind of explain a little bit is we've got a lot of relatives and friends that are in other parts of the country, and it just helps us to be able to share some memories and stuff with them. And just kind of share kind of what we're up to. But kind of back to this pin trading, I don't know how Disney's going to do pin trading when they open back up. It's 10:30. I don't know. Now it's 10:30. I don't know how Disney's going to operate once they open back up. So this could be really interesting to see what goes on after the whole coronavirus thing. So yeah, who knows what's gonna go on. But yeah, once again, I hope that you've enjoyed these videos. We are going to start doing our December trip, our December vacation, December and January trip to Arizona and California. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy, and we post a vacation video every Monday, and then the first Tuesday of every month we post a month video of the previous month of just kind of home vlog style. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys later.